All right, here we go. And once again, let's just all hope that we're peaches and gravy. All right. What is up, spiritual? How are you? Hello, Miriam. Welcome to the stream. Guys, please, if you don't mind, let me know if we're all peaches and gravy here today. Let me know if the syncage on everything is good. All right, cool. What is up, Gorilla Mina? Isaiah, Clown, Solo, what is up, guys? I hope y'all are doing well tonight because we're here for the chapter of the century. So, as always, guys, I gotta welcome you to the weekly reaction to UnOrdinary, brought to you by Uru-chan, officially sponsored. No, I'm not officially sponsored, guys. Don't don't believe that. That was a lie. Anyway, so guys, last week was a pretty epic chapter. If you saw my review, you know that I believe this chapter to honestly be a 10 out of 10 chapter, or last week's chapter 249. I believe that chapter was a really solid chapter, a 10 out of 10 chapter in my opinion, because it talked about so much that was necessary. So it started off with Sarah just in the bathroom, thinking if she was overthinking things with Spectre, if she should, just relax and calm down, thinking on both what John and Terrence said. Now after that though, Sarah called John and basically said like, "Hey, like, where you at?" And John was like, I'm back in Weldon. I'm back at Wellston, She's like, they know you're here, John." He's like, "Oh shit. Okay." And she was like, "Hey, meet up with the others. Like, please stay safe. I want you to like make sure you're like around other people." And I was like, "Okay, fine." So he messaged Arlo saying like, "Hey, plans changed. I have to meet up with you guys. Just help me get their trust." And so as John was walking over, Blake noticed him and was like, "What the fuck is he doing here?" And then Arlo was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He was like, "Hey, the plan's changed. Spectre knows I'm here. Sarah wants me to stay with you guys." And so basically John was like, "Hey guys, like, what's up?" And Remy was like, "What are you doing here, John?" He was like, "Hey, like, well, I want to head back to Wilson, but I feel like it'd be a waste if I was just, here, like, to just leave without checking some stuff out." Anyway, Blake rightfully got super pissed at John trying to, hang around them. Understandably so, and he ran off. And, Blake basically told John, like, "Hey, after everything you put me through, like, I fucking hate you, bro. Like, don't even at me." And so he ran off, and John ran after Blake. Now, I like to believe that John chose to run after Blake because he understands it's his responsibility to look after Blake as appointed by Sarah today. So I choose to believe that that's why John chose to run after Blake, because he knows that he has to look out for Blake today. Anyway, so we caught up with Blake, and Blake basically was like, "Dude, get the fuck away from me. Like, I hate you. Like, bro, like, we're not gonna be friends. Like, that's fine. Just leave me alone." And John was like, "Hey, like," and it was a really nice reverse of like Blake and John in season 1, where like Blake was trying to make an effort and John was just like, "No, fuck you, bro. You're a piece of shit." Anyway, so John tried talking to Blake, and but their meeting got interrupted because Dylan called Blake and was like, "Hey, like, we need your help." And Blake ran off. John followed, and it turns out it was the kid that John saved from Zeke, and who he was playing cards against at the safe house. And one of the kids who voted for John to come on the trip to Rowden. Anyway, so they meet up with Dylan, and Dylan is surprised to see them. And it's 4 assholes who are just beating up security guards and assumedly random patrons of the park too. Anyway, so there was a really nice moment where John thought to himself, I hate people like this. But then Blyke said out loud, yo, people like you piss me off. And John was like, yo, he really just said that. Anyway, the guys threatened to beat up John and Blyke. But Blyke was like, hey, like, yo, when I'm finished kicking your ass, you better get the fuck out of here. That's where we left off, guys. And oh my gosh, I am excited because the sauce is here. Trey, what is up, buddy? It has been a while. I hope you're good. Where's my water? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So guys, it's here. It's here. Once again, we got the parental advisory strong language. So here we go, guys. Chapter 250. It's been a long time since I knew it was gonna give us some sauce today. I knew she was gonna give us some sauce. She wasn't gonna leave us. She wasn't gonna let us down. So here we go. It's Blyke and John, and then on the floor is Dylan holding on to one of the security guards that got knocked out. And then it's the 4 assholes. Anyway. What? Okay. Someone hit us with an absolute right out the gate, oh shit moment. Oh no, it's those 4 again. The Rowden Royals! And these are just like grayed out people like, let's get out of here. But Dad, I want to watch. They look really cool. No, little boy, they are not cool. The 2 guys who are about to beat their ass are really cool. Great. Another fight. I came the wrong way. That poor redhead doesn't know what's coming. Now, okay, so assumedly these guys are also just high school students. So they probably don't stand a chance, actually, because I don't know. We don't know how far they are necessarily from Wellston, but at the same time, bro, like Agwin, the second strongest school in the region, shits their pants when they're up again or when they encounter Wellston. But let's see. I still think it would be cool for Blyke to have to be saved by John. So, here we go. That poor redhead doesn't know what's coming. Anyway, so who's the healer among them, then? I'm pretty sure the green-haired kid with Aiden's haircut is the king. Blue-hair girl is definitely the queen. So let's find out. Anyway, so it's just a standoff between the 4 of them, and then Blyke and John. And John just ... You're kidding? You guys call yourselves royals? He's like, scared yet? You're messing with the strongest in Rowden. Well, not that it matters. Don't think you can run away after challenging us. Just like, these assholes. Instead of looking out for others, they take advantage of them. John's freaking out. Oh no, it just got worse for John. It just got worse because before he thought that they were just assholes. Now he knows that they're royals. Now he knows that they're like he was. Anyway, so he just ... He's like, we're feeling generous today. Oh, maybe the purple hair guy's the king, actually. So we'll give you a sporting chance. If you can manage to beat any one of us, we'll get out of your way. No, they won't. Blyke's gonna wipe the floor with one of them. They're gonna be like, this fucking asshole, beat the shit out of him. Anyway, he's just like, but if you lose, well then, whatever happens is your own fault. And Blyke just looks at them. So, which of us will it be? Send out whoever. I'll win regardless. And the purple hair guy, that's Blyke. Purple guy's like, you asked for it, brat. UnOrdinary episode 250. oh, they're sending out Aiden, the green-haired kid, the green-haired Aiden kid. So he steps forward. He's just, and Blyke's just like, I'm Kree. Oh, green-haired kid is the king. I'm Kree, Rowden's king. If you haven't recognized us, then you must not be from around here. Even so, don't expect me to... This guy's got metal arms. Or something. Something's happening with this guy's arms. Like, his arms were his normal skin color, but now, like, they look kind of metallic and stuff. They have, like, a gray color to them. I think gray. I could be wrong. Even so, don't expect me to go easy on you. I'll show you what happens when you talk back to someone leagues stronger than you. Yo, yeah, this guy's got metal arms. So just... I asked for cool abilities, Uru. This is a pretty cool ability. So he just... So, he, like, enhances his arms. He gets, like, basically robot arms. He's like, get ready. Oh, yo, his whole body's, like, robotic now. Except for his head. So, he's just like... Oh. So, he's like... So the guy's just like, kind of standing there. And John tells Blyke, careful. He's a defensive user, but he's got balanced stats. And he charges at Blyke. This might not actually be easy for Blyke because John clearly has got a taste of what Blyke is capable of now. John should know that Blyke is stronger than before. So the fact that John would actually go out of his way to tell Blyke, hey, be careful. Like, hey, be careful. This guy's actually pretty good. This might not be a clean sweep, guys. So, Blyke's just like, ugh. So he activates his ability, and he dodges, like, right out of the way as the guy, like, punches at him. He gets his beam ready. He's just like, and he does, like, a pulse burst at him. And the guy's, like, pushed back. He's like, ugh. A little wind won't hurt me. And he sends three blasts or beams. He's like, what the? Okay, might be a queen sleep. He's like, this guy actually knows how to fight back? And Blyke just looks at him like, who is he? And the purple hair guy's like, what? And the girl's just, ugh. Oh, and he's wobbly. Okay, no, yeah, this is a clean sweep. Like, some king. Don't get cocky. Oh, and the guy's like bleeding from his metal back. That's actually really interesting. That's interesting. This is far from over. And he like puts his fist together. He's gonna do a ground slam. Yeah, he just goes. Boom. This is actually, in a way, kind of similar to his fight with Go back in the turf war. Anyway, so Blyke's just and he uses his beams to like dodge out of the way. And Blyke just goes, where do you think you're? And the guy's right on top of him. He was able to catch up to Blyke like that. Blyke's pretty fast. So the fact that this guy was able to like immediately get right on top of Blyke is actually kind of saying something. So punches at Blyke, but Blyke blocks with his arms, but he still does get some blood. So like still does a little bit of damage to Blyke's arm. He's just like, argh! Anyway, but Blyke uses his other hand to like get a barrier at the guy's like side right here. And the guy's just, huh? Oh no. He swings past the guy. He uses it to like swing past the guy, kind of like spins around. I think he's going to elbow this guy in the head. Yep. He goes, bam. The guy's like, ah. He goes sliding to the floor. And purple hair is just like, ugh. Impossible. He's making a fool out of us. Who is that kid? Where did he come from? He's so powerful. Maybe someone can finally put a stop to those royals. It's the blue hair guy. It's the blue hair guy in the black sweater. It's like, the winner's clear. You can't beat me. So take your friends and get out of here. And green hair's just like, ... And John just, hey, on your left. And Blyke just, huh? Looks to his left like, huh? And the girl swings at him. Yo, this queen kind of cool, though. This queen kind of actually pretty cool, though. So she's got like... So she comes at Blake and just swings at him. But like her blade, her arms basically like grow axe and axe from it. That's really cool, actually. So she just goes... And gets Blake on his like torso. He's like... Nah! So he retreats back with his good hand. He's like, hey, what gives? We had a deal. And the green guy regenerated. Like I said, Blake, you can't trust these people. Shut up. We don't owe you anything. Oh, that's right. Of course, they have a healer. So there's like a yellow or glow, circular glow in his chest, assumedly his heart, and it's like coming off screen. So he's just been healed. You bitch, that fucking hurt. He's recovering. And what is that? Some kind of link? Yep. The blonde hair guy is their healer. Oh, shit. They have a healer with them. Yep, like I said, there was a healer. And John just, watch out! And Blake just looks to his side again and uses 2 more blasts to get out of the way of some of the purple hair guys. Some kind of blast just kind of like shot at Blake. Or like a rupture like right at his feet. And Blake just retreats back and he's just... And just, Blake's just ... These guys really don't want to lose, huh? So, blonde kid is the healer. Green hair is like Robo Man. Purple hair or blue hair girl has axe arms, that's amazing. That's epic. And the purple hair guy has some kind of like, it looks to be like a pinkish or a magenta-ish flame, which clearly like explodes somehow. Anyway. So, they're just all kind of looking at Blake, just kind of like, oh, this ain't over yet. Like, you took us by surprise, but now we'll deal with you accordingly. And Blake's just, assholes. I need to start shutting them down. And John just, go for the healer. Cut off their source. And Blake's just, ... Are you crazy? You want me to run through all of them? Why don't you get out here and do it yourself? And John starts shaking. You don't need me. Believe me, you can pull this off. Their 2 attackers are around the same speed. You're faster than both of them. They can't catch you. And Blake's just like looking at John, just kind of like, huh? And he notices he's trembling. What the hell? Is he shaking? And Robo guy is just kind of like, rah! He's like, shit! And he retreats back again with his beams. Boom. And then the axe girl's like right on top of him again. And she goes for a slash at Blake. She cut his hair. Is Blake getting a haircut too? Anyway, so Blake's just like, phew. I don't know if there is a slash. There isn't blood, so I don't think she got him, but she did cut his hair. So he's just like, ugh. Great. They've got a whole team. And I've got a backseat driver who wants me to run straight for their back line. So he dodges out of the way, and he just, whatever. Here goes nothing. And he propels forward. I always love the shots of Blake just like rushing forward. They always look so cool. And so he's heading straight for the healer, and here's just like, ugh. And he lariats him like right in the neck. Just boom. Just, ah. And Blake just looks down at him. He's like, nice one. Okay, purple next. He charges slowly, and he can only throw 2 shots at a time. And he just, purple guy just looks over at John, just like, huh? He's like, just evade them, and you're good. And he just like, how does he know so much? Could that be his ability? He's a strategist? Quick, shut him up. He can read our moves. So they go for John. Please, Uru, let us see John with their abilities. We rarely get to see John use new things. Please. So John just, and they all rush John. So blue hair girl, axe girl in the front, just kind of like followed by green and purples in the back. And John just, and John just kind of like widens his eyes. No. And he's remembering all he's done. John, what the hell are you doing? Don't just stand there. And so Blake runs to him and like prepares a beam. Move your ass. And he uses his energy pulse to like push them all back. So and they all fall back. And they slide back like, ugh. And John's kind of like, ugh, from the recoil from Blake. And Blake grabs him by the shirt like, hey, I don't know what the fuck is going on with you, but you're better than this. So quit standing around. Get out there and fucking punch someone. Oh shit. So Blake tells John that, but then green robo guy just kind of like comes out of nowhere and punches Blake right in the face. And Blake slides back. And John just kind of like looks at him. And he looks at John kind of like, heh. And John's eyes just widen like, why am I still hesitating? Why can't I just use my ability like an ordinary person and beat these fuckers down? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That is not good. So Blake's just on the floor like, and he oh no. Oh no. So Blake's slowly getting up, but there's a link to him. There's like the circular link to him, and it's reddish. I don't think it's red because of Blake's aura or because of Blake's ability. I think it's red because the yellow guy is taking away from him. You prick. You fucking left me to... Actually, he didn't, Blake. And Blake... This might be our second meta ability. I just realized. Now, you could say that this is just a regular healing ability, but I do think this actually is technically a meta ability, since this guy seemingly can also decrease someone's aura, I assume. And the fact that it's not like just like healing their wounds, kind of like what Elaine does. Elaine's might be a little more complicated than that. But hers is just healing. So I think I'm pretty sure she just does heal wounds. But this guy directly connects himself with someone. So I'm pretty sure this is a meta ability. Anyway, Blake notices the link and he's just like, huh? Oh, thank you, Uru. But this is also... Oh my god. John just leaked himself with Blake. Because Blake's all better now. I didn't even realize at first. Oh, Uru. So yeah, never mind. This actually might just be a healing ability. It could still be a meta ability due to like the nature of the link. Anyway. So John just stands forward. He just kind of like straight faced. He's got the black armored skin. And he's got the black axe blades. Hell, my boy looks clean. Ugh. Anyway, John just kind of like, and John's eyes glow now. And he's just ... He's staring him down. UnOrdinary episode 250. End. All right. So, Uru hit us with something real quick. Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the episode. UnOrdinary will be taking a quick break next week. We'll be back on March 16th. All right. That's fine, Uru. That's totally fine. No biggie whatsoever, Uru. In the meantime, you could find us on our socials. So, yeah. So... It's unfortunate that Uru hit us with the break when John just got started. But yo, that's That's just right. That's just right. So it's interesting because this probably actually could have been a clean sweep if Blake had listened to John. Actually, I don't think John was telling Blake, "Hey, you can do this," because he didn't want to get involved. I do think, well, he obviously didn't want to get involved, but I do believe that John actually believed that Blake was capable of taking this out on his own. Oh wait, okay, yeah, no, there's no stats. We'll probably get those next week. Yeah, we'll probably get those next week. The stats for these guys, but holy crap, this was good. This was really good. But yeah, like this is something I've wanted for a long time, actually. Like, I've been waiting for Blake and John's friendship to like start for so long, but also like I've been waiting for John to like basically coach Blake. This isn't exactly how I pictured it. I did picture it more of something like John and Blake one day, just like John just like, "Hey, activate your ability real quick," and Blake being like, "Okay, boom, here's my ability," and John's like, "Okay, great. This is what you can do with your ability, so you should really try and focus on something like this." But at the same time, Blake doesn't necessarily need John to coach him, because Blake is also really good at figuring out how to use his ability. Well, I don't know, actually, because the pulse came out of necessity, really. And if I'm remembering correctly, I'm not going to look it up right now. I'll look it up during the review. But if I remember correctly, Blake's energy pulse and his spike in level came when he got in way over his head and he fought Lennon. I'm pretty sure after that chapter he was a high tier at level 5. But yeah, Blake is kind of good at figuring out his ability on his own, but he's definitely not perfect. He's gotten better since his fights with John, since he realized, yo, John can do so much more with my ability now. So that's cool. That's really cool. That's really epic. Oh, but guys, John looks so clean. So like, let's be real. A lot of the superhero costumes in UnOrdinary, they're kind of lame. They're lame by like superhero standards, because it really is. I will look up Ray real quick. So yeah, Ray's hero costume is basically kind of just Under Armour, essentially, with a mask. There's nothing too crazy about superhero. I mean, just look at Remy's costume. Look at Blake's costume, and look at Kuyo's costume. Now, when I say that they're lame, I don't mean that they look stupid or anything. It's just there's no real what am I trying to say? There's nothing pop outish about that, and that's fine. And that's totally fine, because they still do look kind of cool sometimes. I mean, as stupid as it is, the little cat mask actually does really make Remy's costume like work. Or like her little cat mask is really adorable. But I've been waiting. Fuck, where was I going with this? Oh, right. Why? So like, outfits in UnOrdinary are just kind of like, your average everyday things that people usually would wear. Ray's costume is like kind of cool, I will admit, but like it's pretty basic. It's pretty standard. But when Uru wants to make someone look cool, she will make them look cool, because John looks so fucking clean right now. Okay, John with these abilities. So, Rowden was Rowden Park released today? Let's check that real quick. Oh, but anyway, we've seen John in this outfit before. What am I saying? So, no, Rowden Park has no. Oh well, John's outfit has been revealed at least. But like I said, we've seen John in this outfit before. He just got his light blue short sleeve shirt on with his like black shirt underneath it. We've seen John in that outfit before. It's standard John. He wears a lot of black. That's his color. But John Black just makes John's black ability, like when everything takes on his hair color, it always just looks so much cooler. He's got the robo skin, the metallic armor, whatever Uru's gonna call it. She's got that. He's got that, but it's black, and it really complements his shirt, and it contrasts. It works with his undershirt very nicely. It does have a little more shine to it than the black shirt does, though, but it contrasts his light blue white shirt so well, and it looks so nice. And he looks kind of like Iron Man now that I think about it. He looks like he has Iron Man armor on. Is Uru about to call this ability Iron Man? I don't know. Anyway, but from the side, we haven't seen it 100% yet. But he's got the axe blades sticking right out of his arms, also black, really compliment. And he just looks so cool. And I can't. Uru, please, just some point in the future, make this panel, make this look for John, and even have Blyke do something cool in the next fight so that we can get it too. Make that a print, like John with this look and like Blyke having his back. That print would be so epic. That would be amazing, Uru. That would be really cool, actually. Though we probably won't get that for a while because I think she has the next few prints already in mind. But anyway, when Uru wants to make the Man of Steel, Steel Man, that's the ability name. That's nice. That's nice, Miriam. Good job on that one. Anyway. Black Air Force. Yes, Black Air Force. Actually, no, Daniel. The girl had both arms have axes. So she definitely has. I would say this ability is her ability is kind of similar to Melee's in the sense that, so this girl's definitely at least an elite tier. I don't think any of these guys are high tiers. John did say, hey, you can take these guys. Like, don't worry. We haven't gotten any updates on Blyke's stats, and I think Uru would give us those at this point, maybe. So I'm pretty sure Blyke is still just a baseline high tier, just level 5. And so I'm pretty sure these guys are elite tiers. Because the jump from high tier to elite tier is, Uru has said, the higher the levels get, the bigger jump there is between levels. So, like, I'm pretty sure Blyke is only 0.2 levels behind Cecile, and I'm pretty sure Cecile will wipe the floor with Blyke. Considering that Remy seemingly wipes the floor with Cecile, yeah, like I'm pretty sure like these elite tiers, if they're even that, don't have a chance. But yeah, blue hair girl, I'm pretty sure she's an elite tier because like Melly was able to use both of her hands, and she's only a 3.8, I think. I think that's what her and Ventus are, or maybe, yep, 3.8. Cool. Honestly, if these guys, like, guys, we've seen John carry 3 high tier abilities, one of which being a god tier ability and a fairly high elite tier ability in Zeke's. And a fairly high elite tier ability in Zeke's ability. Like, honestly, and also Blyke's ability still also isn't that extreme, I don't think. So I'm pretty sure if John really wants to, he can have all 5 of these abilities right now. Because these guys are elite tiers, so 4 of them. I really want to see him with the purple guy's abilities too. And also Blyke's ability. Hold up. John's got Robo Skin. He's got axes. He's got healing. probably has Purple Flame's. I really hope he has Purple Flame's abilities, but also has Black's abilities. Yo, take an axe swing, combine it with the energy beam. Combine it with the energy beam. Combine that with the Purple Flame, bro. And, bro, launch that missile at them. He doesn't have Hunter, so he's definitely going to need to be a lot more careful with his aim. He's going to need to be a lot more careful with his aim. I'm pretty sure. But, yo, launch that exploding energy beam axe blast. Yo, demolish them. Demolish them, John. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just thought of the worst. I just thought of the worst, and I don't like the worst. I don't like the worst. John is definitely breaking down. John is breaking down right now, and that is not good for him whatsoever. So, because the last thing John... Is that the last thing John said this chapter? Yeah, he didn't say anything after that. The last thing John said is, beat these fuckers down. So, I don't think that John's going to be able to pull himself out of this one. I don't think John's going to be able to pull himself out of this episode. But, guys, oh my gosh, it's going to be so epic. But yeah, John, please, Uru, like, give us some John sauce. Like, let us see that. Let us see that shit. Oh, it's going to be so epic. It's going to be so epic, you guys. But, yeah. So, these guys are definitely going down. Blake's all healed up. Blake is all healed up. What if Uru does some major fuck shit next chapter, and because John linked his aura with Blake, like, Blake goes up a few levels too? That'd be ridiculous. That's probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. But if the healing is aura-based, if this is a meta ability, I think there is still pretty good grounds for this to be considered a meta ability. And actually, now that I look at it, yeah, like the circle on Blake, when he gets up, it is black. I should have realized that sooner. But yeah, the string is still, it's more like orangish. Oh. Hold up, let me... So yeah, when it was between the blonde kid and the green hair guy, it was still yellow, but it's kind of orangish. So I'm wondering, is it orange because it's a mix of Blake's and John's auras? Because, well, not John's aura is black. John's aura is black, but he does glow in gold sometimes too. Like there are some aspects to his ability that do glow gold, like his eyes. Anyway, next week. No, not next week. The 16th? The 16th gonna be clean, boys. It's whew. I wonder if everyone next week has a break too. Let's check that real quick. Oh wait, I had it up actually. I can just do that. Did the regular readers get a break next week too? Ew, they got a chapter with Elaine in it. Gross. That's unfortunate, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, so they have a break next week too. That's unfortunate. But yo, oh man. This is gonna be a really good chapter to discuss and review later. But oh man, guys, it's so epic. I love this, guys. It's so good. It's Uru. I'm not gonna rate this chapter just yet. I do really want to say. Right now, I do just want to call this chapter a 10 out of 10, but I don't want to rate it just yet. I do want to give it a few more reads, take some notes on it and everything, because last week's chapter was really big, and despite looking forward to a fight since the return, I don't think it would just be fair just to give this chapter a 10 out of 10 just for the fight alone, because even then, This fight is really nice. This fight is really cool. Uru did a really great job with the choreography of this fight, and the artist definitely did a good job of bringing the scene of like drawing the scene out and everything. But if I'm being honest, this fight is really cool and it's really exciting, especially now that John's in the mix. But compared to, I would say, the greatest fights of the series, John versus Arlo, Melee and Ventus, John versus the Royals, John versus Sarah, this fight is kind of... Oh, and also Blyke and Kuyo, Blyke versus Lennon. Blyke versus Lennon was really good. Blyke versus John was really good. Point is, I don't necessarily think that this fight was even a 10 out of 10 fight. It was definitely a really cool fight. Like I said, Uru, you did a great job drafting out the choreography for this fight. I really like it. A lot of cool panels in this fight too. But yeah, I wanna read this chapter a little bit more before I can really give it a rating. But we got a break next week. Then Ison versus John was really clean too. That fight. But like, I actually wouldn't say that Blyke versus Ison versus John was a great fight. It was just kind of satisfying, really, because we finally got to see John John versus Ison. John versus Ison was more satisfying than I think it was a good fight, because that wasn't really a fight. I would say that John versus Blyke was a fight, because that was still, I mean, any fight with John is always a clean sweep. Let's be real. When John wants to get serious, he will. But like, but John versus Ison was like, as soon as Ison realized it was John, like, he panicked. Blyke never, even after Blyke has always figured out it's John, Blyke still fights. Blyke does not go down. He will not back down until, unfortunately, you knock him unconscious. That's bad. but yeah, even then, John versus the Royals, like, John had to put Blyke down. And like, I love Blyke. Blyke's my second favorite character. But let's be real. If John hadn't knocked Blyke unconscious, Blyke would have kept fighting. Like, Blyke would have just made it worse. Let's be 100% honest here. Like, Ison would have backed off. Like, Ison would have been like, okay, John found me. I'm out. Like John would have, like, punched Ison, and Ison would have been like, okay, fine. Like, I'll stay in my lane. I promise. Blyke would have just been like, not chief, like, I'm going out swinging. Like, leave me alone, but I'm gonna go out swinging. Anyway, yeah, like, next week's gonna be so fucking epic. No, not next week. The 16th is gonna be so fucking epic. It's gonna be so hype. Cecile, that's one fight, Uru. We've never, like, actually seen Cecile fight, and that honestly really bothers me. We got so gypped with John versus Cecile. Like, that's one thing I do wish Uru would have showed us. Definitely would have been well, unless the fight itself was disappointing, which something tells me, now that I think about it, Cecile probably didn't fight whatsoever. Cecile probably thought, like, okay, I just need to fold to John. Like, I just need to fight back a little bit. Like, Cecile probably didn't put in effort when she fought John. Yeah, Cecile's a 5.2. Remy's a 5.4. Remy's a 5.4? Remy a 5.5. I think Remy's a 5.4. Yep, 5.4. So, yeah. That's a great question, Yuri, because I'm pretty sure Blyke, this could honestly go two ways, and I really hope it doesn't go the second way that I'm thinking. One way, John goes overboard a little bit. But Blake is able to pull him out. Like, John, calm down. We won. We're good, bro. But considering how Blake freaked out about John not helping, I think it's very likely for Blake to freak out on John and possibly even attack him. Now, like I said, John has able to calm himself out the last few times. He saved Aiden without much force. Aiden was able to bring him out. Like, John, you already won. Like, it's over. Calm down. And John was able to, like, well, like, I'm sorry. Like, that was out of hand of me. When it came to Zeke, he just told Zeke, back off. Did he even activate his ability in that fight? I think he did, but he definitely, or in that confrontation, I think he did activate his ability, but he didn't do anything with it. He definitely didn't do anything with it. Oh, here we go. No, he did not activate his ability when he told Zeke to knock it off. Wait, who did I say? Yeah, I met Adrian. It's hard to keep track of names. I'm like my mom. Damn. But yeah, Adrian was able to to knock John out of that episode. Like, John, you already won. With Zeke, he didn't even activate his ability. Like, wasn't even like he never activated it. He just told Zeke, hey, knock it off, and left. So this is kind of the first time that John has used his ability since that. And Miriam, when he saved Dylan from Zeke, he didn't use his ability. Well, his eyes never glowed or anything. He just told Zeke to knock it off. Anyway. But yeah, I think it's very likely for John to go overboard. And another thing is that someone from Spectre is watching this fight go down. So Blake is kind of in good standing. Well, no, Blake's not in good standing now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure Terrence's report of Blake was kind of like, this guy's kind of too aggressive. So, like, I don't think he's going to be very useful to us. John's report is definitely not flattering. And so John having an episode right now, Spectre watching, that's going to be really ugly. And like I said, I really hope it doesn't go that. Like, I do hope that John does kind of just take these guys out. He takes these guys out. He might give a few more punches, but I'm hoping that Blake doesn't freak. I'm hoping Blake doesn't freak out on John, but he might. Like, it is Blake. Blake is kind of prone to anger. He does kind of react quickly. But Dylan might be able to stop John from going overboard. Yeah, that's possible. But Blake might also call for backup. Remy might show up with Sarah, or, anyone could show up. But are they going to be able to pull John out of this right now is what I'm really worried about. So Angie, Dylan is the guy who John saved from Zeke, the little blonde kid. He was one of the ones who voted for John to come on the trip, and also he was playing John in poker and everything. But yeah. So I want John to be able to stop himself too, Daniel. The only issue is that I see right now is that this is the first time. Is this the first time since that fight at UMart that John's even used his ability? Huh. But yeah, it's just the last line of this episode that really worries me, because John's not thinking straight right now. He does want to stop these guys, but he doesn't want to stop them. He wants to beat the shit out of them. So that is concerning. But still, John, he's progressed a lot. Like he's gonna have some slip ups. Like, yes, exactly, Jay. John is going through great development. That is what it is. He's going through development. He's always going to have some slip ups. Well, hopefully not always, but he's going to make mistakes as he grows as a person and as a character. Like, I appreciate that Uru isn't making it easy for John. I'm glad that John's just not like, I'm a better person now. I have complete control over myself. Like, no, John does not have complete control over himself. He's trying to resist. He's had a few great moments. He's had a few moments since then. Actually, he's really only had one moment. A lot of John's growth thus far since the return has been as a person. He's trying to reach out more. He's trying to make himself more available. But when it comes to like having to stop confrontation, the only really shining moment that John has is when he told Zeke to back off. And even then, that was still really hard for him. Anyway. The 16th. The two kings clash against... The two kings fight side by side. It's here. Uru. Awesome chapter. It was a fight chapter, and it was nice. Like I said, I've really wanted to see John coach Blake for a long time, and I'm glad that we got to see a little bit of that. Exactly, Miriam. He isn't perfect, but he's progressing. But yeah, like, man. It's so cool. I'm so excited. I am so excited. But yeah, guys, mark your calendars. Exactly, Yuri. Exactly. Mark your calendars, because the 16th of March, the fight returns, and oh man, Uru. Enjoy your week. If you have a week off, I'm pretty sure you do. Usually that's why you give these breaks. Enjoy your week off. Thank you so much for an amazing chapter. Go on another hike. I know you like hikes. Eat some good food. I don't know. Maybe go to Japan next week for a week or something. Whatever. Do whatever you want, but enjoy your week. You did fantastic chapter. Oh my god, I've been gushing about this chapter for like almost an hour. But guys. The three kings fight each other? Oh, with each other. Yo, Arlo, John, and Blake, that would be a pretty clean fight too. That would be a pretty clean fight too. Like John with energy beams and barrier. Yo, okay. I predicted the lightning guillotine with John combining barrier and lightning, but we did also get that combined with conjure vines and also Zeke's ability. So like, I'm going to say this. This is for you, Uru. Make sure you send me my check when you use this in the story. Projectile barriers. Like, imagine that shit. Like, John, Blake, and Arlo fighting side by side. They're like in a real pickle and everything. And John's got the stronger barrier than Arlo. He has passives of other high tiers. And John probably has these. John has these guys as passives too. John has possibly 6 passive abilities right now. He's got Blake's regeneration. He's got his aura reading or aura sensory. He's got, assuming that these guys are elite tiers or higher elite tiers, and these guys are probably like, they're probably higher elite tiers. I would not doubt that he pushed these guys' abilities to high tier status. Anyway, so John, Blake, and Arlo fighting side by side. John's got the stronger barrier than Arlo, but Arlo's a good, like a good 50 feet away or like 20 feet away or something. And John's like, yo, even if I am faster than Blake, even at my top speed, I can't get to Arlo in time. But this beam can, and he shoots the beam. And when the beam lands, it creates a barrier that protects Arlo. Uru. Beam barrier. Barrier beam. Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. Just know, fandom, I called that shit when it happens. Remember that. Put some respect on my name. The beam, the barrier beam. John shooting a beam and just makes a barrier. John has done so much crazy shit with abilities. John knows what he can do with abilities. John has, like, beam barrier, Uru. Beam barrier. He should be able to do that because Arlo can like conjure smaller barriers. That's what he had to do before he got the big dome. When he got nerfed from the dampener when he was with Layla, he just had like the Captain America shield, like kind of like Lenin. So like John makes a smaller barrier and uses energy beam to launch it and protect Arlo or something. Or like I said, just make his beam, boom, when it explodes, creates the barrier or entraps the opponent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh man. But yo. Whirlwind cause tornado. Exactly. That still might be the best fight in UnOrdinary. Let's be real for a second. Let's be real for a second. Energy barrier, yeah. But whatever. Anyway, I'm so excited for what comes next. I'm so excited for what comes next, man. Yo, Ison's there with them too. John gets Hunter. Like, yo, I need to make some really specific calculations right now. I really need to hit my target dead center. Boom. Targeted. Energy barrier. Absolutely F. I would love to see what John would do with Evie's illumination. That would probably only take him to an elite tier ability though. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. That'd probably only take him to an elite tier level. But I think it'd still be really cool for like him to like, because let's be real, Evie, I'm pretty sure Evie is the lowest level we've seen thus far. I'm pretty sure she's only a 1.1. Oh, sorry. She's a 1.5. My bad. I'm pretty sure we've seen a 1.1 before. Maybe that was just John's ability when he first got it. No, I don't think so. Like 80% sure that we've seen a 1.1 before. Let's check that. Let's check that. Actually, you're probably right. I think that would make her. I think John could probably take it to level 3. No, that's not math. What am I talking about? 1.5 times 1.5. 2.25. So yeah, she would barely be a mid tier. You're right. Guys, I'm sorry. William doesn't count. I'm talking about ability specifically. Like, yes, I know that William and John before getting his ability, I know they were 1.0s. But like, I'm pretty sure. You're right, Yuri. That was Uru with Troll. 1.1 Troll. But yeah. So Evie would only be taken to 2.25. So, or I think Uru rounds up, so she'd be a 2.3. Still, I would love to see what John would figure out what to do with Evie's ability. Because I want to see what Evie is capable of. Anyway, But yeah. Yo. William. Well, there's something about William. William had to do something. Like, cause like, let's not forget, William like got a level 10 god tier to like be his wife and like carry his child. Like, yo, there's something there. William, like, and I'm pretty sure like, I think William might have been stronger than John as a child or like as a kid. Like, I'm pretty sure William knows how to throw hands. Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't think William accomplished as much. No, actually, no. I'm gonna say it right now. I think William might have accomplished more than John without an ability, just because like he's a respected author. William has connections. Like I said, William got a level 10 woman to fall in love with him. That's not canon. That's not John's mother's canon confirmed ability level. I'm just saying I think that's what it is. Because let's be real. In order for John to be as strong as he is with a cripple parent, with a level 1 parent, I'm pretty sure it would make sense that his mom would be a level 10. And I think Jane probably is the first level 10 we may see in the series. But yo, oh man. But yeah, it's so cool. Jeez, I've been going for like practically an hour. I've been going for an hour now. Oh man. All right, guys, I'm going to read this chapter a few more times. I'm going to try and get the review and discussion out to you guys tomorrow, if not Friday. But Uru, that's... Thank you so much, Uru. This is a really good chapter. I'm still grinning about it. I'm still excited about it. Uru posted on Twitter. Uru did post on Twitter. I'm so proud of episode 250. Can't wait for you guys to read it. Uru, you should be proud. You and the whole team. Who worked on this episode? Shut up, Elaine. No one cares about you. Now I gotta scroll all the way down. Who worked on this episode? So yeah, Uru, great job. Akikakis, thank you. Deliamonte, thank you. Suzerain Desu, thank you. Like, guys, y'all did fantastic on this chapter. Way to go. Clap your hands. Pat yourselves on the back. Guys, however you can, reach out to Uru. Just let her know. Thank you, Uru, for an awesome chapter. Let the artist know if you can. Thank you for an awesome chapter. Uru, if you see this reaction, if you've stuck it out this long, thank you. You know, message or let me know if you like the review, if you like the reaction. Let me know what you think. If there's anything that I fucked up on that you want to clarify for me. Oh man, it's happening. It's so fucking epic, guys. My boy is strength. Been going for an hour now, guys. That's the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Not next week. The 16th, we get back and shit's about to get real epic, but it's probably gonna go real south too, real quick. But that is it for today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. I certainly enjoyed the chapter. And as always, guys, I will see you, Space Cowboy. Peace out, everybody.